The one thing I'm very concerned about light roll on is how easy it is to have both high poise and light roll with that flask. I know it's a trade-off, but that's something I am concerned about, because having both advantages, living in both worlds, sounds horrifying.
Yeah, and it's definitely the flask needs a... The flask's supposed to be fucking reworked. And to be honest, I am actually hopeful somewhat that like they're gonna start reworking stuff, because they reworked the Glintstone Pebble. Right now, Glintstone Pebble works as a poke tool and not like before a one-shot tool, which is interesting. It's like they actually changed completely the way how we are using the Glintstone Pebble.
The one problem I have with FromSoft is I'm not entirely sure if they know what they've done, or why some of their changes are good or bad. That's one of the concerns I do have ultimately. Because, like, did they intend it to be that in the first place and it just didn't pan out that way? Or did they make a very, okay, this is a high damage tool, or a poise break tool, we don't want that anymore? Was that a conversation that happened?
Okay, so what could have happened is they actually decided to make somewhat of a difference between the Kreese Dagger and Glintstone Pebble, because Kreese Dagger is essentially what Glintstone Pebble was before, just for mages. And right now, Glintstone Pebble is actually a poke tool, basically a beast roar for the intelligence builds. And I think like it says that someone in there has a brain, which makes it's someone like I know it is optimistic. It is quite optimistic statement, but yeah, it seems like someone in there has a brain, know what they are doing. Now the question is if like the game actually gonna be developed somewhat correctly.
Because they do have the capacity to make good decisions. It's just I'm not sure what the thought process is sometimes with them. Because, I mean, I look at 3 and it seems it turned out as good as it did purely by accident come the end. I'm not sure if it was intended. It could have been the case that something like Crouch Poke Ugs, or the equivalent of like Roll Poke Ugs in 3 was the intended gameplay style. It just wasn't very good. Oh, that was gorgeous. Nice.
Rare moment where you have guaranteed R2 jump.
Yeah, that's kind of always been the question that I've had, is like, how much of this do they really know, or does the community understand the game a little bit better than they do? Which is just a concern I have always in the back of my head.
This patch kind of like I had very low expectations. And they fucked up, because now I'm going to have bigger expectations, because this patch was completely PvP focused. So
and I don't see that happening again for a little while, at least. At least until the DLC comes out.
Yeah, but I have like I actually have actual hopes now, because it was this patch was very good. It's just that there is so much fucking more. We are getting someone as Blue Gamer.
Blue?
Yeah.
Turncoat Steel?
Yep.
A rare opportunity. But yeah, I'm not so. I'm kind of tempering my expectations. I think I've seen an awful lot of people over the last few days go, "This is the best. This has saved the game." Definitely saved content creators and
guys, you're talking shit about VHS, but people in my comment section said that if you don't know how to deal with VHS, you're supposed to get good. And on top of that, the fingerprint shield is okay, just in case. It has like a high stat investment requirement, so.
Interesting. I really like their attitude. I think they might be onto something. Nice. Unfortunate.
The cancels.